Hello, in this video I will show you the location and how to remove and replace the right and the left engine mounts on Mercedes C220 CDI W203 model. First we're going to remove the engine cover to get access to the engine mounts. Now I'll show you the location of the engine mounts. One of them, the left one, is right there. You can see it right there, and the right one is on the other side. That's the right engine mount right there. We'll have better access to remove the engine mounts from underneath the car. So first we're going to remove those engine under trays, the front one and the rear one. Now we should have access to the engine mounts. This is the gearbox right there, and the left of it is the engine mount. It's right there. There's one bolt holding the engine mount on top and one on the bottom. That's the bolt on the bottom holding the engine mount. And I'll show you the right engine mount, which is right there. Again, one bolt holding the engine mount on top and the other one is on the bottom right there. So first we're going to remove the top bolt. I'm going to use a wrench size 16 in order to remove the top bolt. There's not much space in there to turn the ratchet, but it will loosen eventually. After we get the bolt loose, we can remove it all the way by hand. And that's the top bolt of the left engine mount out. Next we're going to remove the top bolt of the right engine mount. Again, we're going to use a wrench size 16 and loosen the bolt, and then we're going to take it out by hand. If the video is useful, please like and comment on the video and subscribe to the channel to see more videos like this. And that's the top bolt on the right engine mount out. There's also a metal plate that's on top of the engine mount that holds, it's like a heat shield that keeps the engine mount getting warm from the exhaust. Next we're going to put a jack underneath the engine to hold the engine in place and lift it up so that we can remove the two engine mounts. Next we're going to remove the two bolts holding the two engine mounts on the bottom. its size 13 socket. That's one bolt removed. Now we're going to remove the second one. And that's the bolt for the second engine mount removed. Next we're going to lift up the engine so that we can get enough space to remove the engine mounts. Now that the engine is lifted up, we should have enough space to take out the engine mount. That's the left engine mount out. You should look at how this engine mount goes and put the new engine mount exactly the same way. The engine mount has this thing on top and it has exact location where it goes. I'll show you its location right now. It goes right in there, in that gap, in that hole over there. Next, I'm going to remove the right engine mount. If there is still not enough space, you might want to lift the engine a little bit more and it will come out eventually. And that's the right engine mount out as well. The two engine mounts on this car are exactly the same. That information might be useful when you are purchasing new engine mounts. So these are the two old engine mounts, which are exactly the same, and that's the new engine mount that I'm going to put on the car. So now I start putting on the new engine mounts. We're going to be putting it on exactly the same way as we removed it. Here you can see the engine mount is in its place. The metal plate of the heat shield, we're going to put it later on when we put on the upper bolt. Now we're going to put on the left engine mount. and that's the left engine mount on as well. Next we're going to lower the engine so that the engine mounts go in their exact spots. This thing on top of the engine mount should go in that hole or gap on both sides. You might need somebody, you might want to get somebody to help you just to be sure that when you lower the engine, the two engine mounts are in their exact positions. Once the two engine mounts are in their exact positions, it should be very easy to put in the top bolt and the lower bolt. I think I lowered the engine enough and the engine mounts are in their exact spot, so now I'm going to put on the lower bolts. Now that the two lower bolts on the two engine mounts are on the engine mounts, now I'm going to lower the remove the jack from the engine, and then I'm going to tighten the two lower bolts. Next I'm going to put on this heat shield along with the upper bolt on the right engine mount. After I put on the bolt, I'm going to tighten it. And I'll put the upper bolt on the left engine mount and tighten it as well. After I tighten that bolt as well, then I'm finished with installing the new engine mounts and I'm done. Hopefully the video was helpful. Thank you for watching.